In this segment, we'll be talking about how to develop a card sort system for instruction. The card sort system guides the intensive teaching process. To develop the card sort system, you will need colored index cards for all of the trials you will be presenting during intensive teaching which do not involve a picture, as well as your necessary picture cards. For your 3x5 cards, you will need to write the instruction on the card exactly as you want your staff to present the trial. For example, in this card, which is for a Tack, it says, "What am I doing?" and then says waving, which means the staff will have to wave and tell the student, "What am I doing?"
What am I doing? Sleeping.
Because we generally use Tack prompts for our intraverbal cards, it is helpful to have the picture glued onto the back of the card so that the teacher has the prompt ready to present when she presents that trial. 3x5 cards are color-coded based on each operand in the following manner. Tacks are on green cards, echoics are yellow, receptive directions are on red cards, intraverbals are on blue cards, and motor imitation skills on purple cards. The target 3x5 cards will be developed based on the skills that you're actively teaching. You will need to refer to the skills tracking sheet, and what you will have on your target 3x5s are the skills that are introduced but not yet mastered. In addition, it would be very helpful if you develop in advance the cards for the items that have not yet been taught, which you will target in the future. The easy items in your card sort are also found on the skills tracking sheet, and these will be marked with a date introduced and a date mastered. For students starting the program to develop their initial set of easy cards, you will need to refer to their VB map assessment. And what you will do is develop cards for those items within the assessment for which the student responded correctly. We recommend using a bin to keep your easy cards and organize them in a fashion where your index cards, 3x5 index cards, are separate from your picture cards. This will assist in ease of presentation of your trials. In addition, you want to shuffle the 3x5 cards so your operands are mixed and varied. So if you notice in this card sort, you could see that the colors are all mixed in. If you see that there's too many of one color, it means that there will be too many operands of the same presented consecutively, so you want to avoid that.
In order to assure that we present items to students in random order, we keep a shuffle card in the back of each box. As we use cards during instruction, we move those cards to the back of the box. When this card reaches the front, we make sure to shuffle these cards up again so that they're presented in random order to the students. For some students, we have more than one box, and for those kiddos, we have a Start Next box card. So when this card reaches the front of one box, we shuffle the cards and we move on to the next box.
For target items, it is easiest if you keep them separated from the easy items by using a Ziploc bag. This will cue the teacher that these are the items she has to set up in the card sort in the target pile and present with errorless teaching procedures.
For each student, we have a target bag with their target items contained. When a student masters an item from this bag, we put it over here in the maintenance box, and then we also have a second bag that has future targets contained in it so that we can easily pull new items for instruction.
Once a target item meets criteria for mastery, then it will become an easy item and it will be inserted with the easy cards. And the additional card for the next target item being introduced will then be added to the target pile. So for example, when this receptive direction to perform an action is mastered, it will be put in with the easy cards, and then the new target for receptive directions to perform action will be introduced in its place.
For more information, visit the patent website.